Let me tell you about Hercules. So we're in the middle of the 10th labor. He's just arrived at the land of Eurythia, and he sees the cattle that he's got to steal, and this guard dog, Orthrus, who's a two-headed guard dog, whose brother is Kerberos, the three-headed guard dog that guards the entrance to Hades. And so guard dog sees him and starts barking, twice as loud as a normal dog with two heads, and Hercules is just like, blammo, kill him with my club. And then Eurytion, the herdsman who watches over the cattle, is like, no, you just killed my dog. I'm going to get you for whoever the... And Hercules is just like, blammo, killed that guy too. All right, let's start herding them friggin' cattles into my, into this magic cup, and I can get going. And then Geryon shows up. Geryon is the monster who owns the cattle. And Geryon is really ridiculous as far as monsters go. He's called the father of all monsters, and his wife, Echidna, her monstrous form makes a bit of sense to me because the lady from the torso up, snakes from the torso down, one or two snakes depending on who you ask. And so that is sort of sensible, but Geryon is ridiculous. Geryon, depending on which of the myths you read, has either 3 heads and 1 body, or 1 head and 3 bodies, and then either 2 or 6 legs. So my favorite version is 1 head, 3 bodies, 2 legs, which makes no sense to me, but it's hilarious. He also has wings. So he comes out, and Hercules is just like, holy shit, that guy looks tough as balls. And he is. I mean, Geryon once beat Zeus in a fight, which is, that's a tough guy. So Hercules is like, all right, I really don't want to get in a fight with that guy. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to be like, whoop, boing, shoot him with one of my instant death Hydra arrows. Ha! Ha! Those things are so useful. And it just goes like, right in the head. Even if he had spare heads, it doesn't matter because instant death Hydra venom just kills him. And then, yeah. So Hercules is like, well, that worked out great. Just get all the rest of these guys into my cattle into my magic cup that I borrowed from Helios. Start sailing across the ocean. And Helios, by now it's nighttime, and Helios shows up and he's like, Hercules, kind of need my cup back. And Hercules is like, oh, yeah, all right. Give me a minute. Can we like, I'm gonna land over there, like I'd really like to borrow it to get all the way back to Eurystheus, and Helios is like, sorry dude, can't really let you, gotta get these, gotta beat the sun tomorrow, so kinda gotta get back to the east. Hercules is like, oh, okay, fine. So they land, get the cattle out, gives the magic cup boat thing back to Helios. Helios is like, alright, peace out, see you some other time maybe. Hercules is like, cool, whatever. So he's going along, he's like, I guess it's nighttime now, I really should go to sleep. So he goes to sleep, and he's like, cattle can just, fucking take care of themselves. And then during the night, while he's sleeping, this giant named Caucus comes out and grabs some of the cattle by their tails and drags them backwards into his cave, so that it looks like their hoof prints are facing the other direction, so that people will think they walked away from it and they won't be able to find him. And then Hercules wakes up the next day and he's like, didn't I used to have more cattle? And there's like backwards hoof prints leading into that cave? Why would cattle be walking out of that cave? That's suspicious as shit. Also, the cattle are mooing. They're all like, mrrr. And then, wait, listen. Coming from that cave, what do I hear? Mrrr. Yeah, that totally sounds like there's some of my cows in that cave. So he goes over to investigate, and the giant Caucus is just like, oh shit, all right, push a boulder in the entrance of the cave. And Hercules is like, whoa, what? All right, well, I'm ridiculously strong. I'll just pick up this boulder. He's like, oh, wait. There's really not any good handholds on this thing. Huh. Also, it feels like somebody's pushing against it. Huh. Okay, that shit's ridiculous. I'm just going to pick up the top of the mountain. There we go. Cave's open on top now. What's the... Oh, there's a giant in there. And also my cattle. Give me my cattle back, you. And Giant's like, fuck you, I'm a giant and I can breathe fire. That's what you get for messing with Caucus. And Hercules is like, oh, holy shit, you can breathe fire. All right, well, I can, like, fucking throw trees and giant rocks at you. And they do this for a while, and neither of them is getting anywhere. And eventually Hercules is like, all right, fuck this shit's retarded. I'm just going to go beat the crap out of that guy. So he just jumps into the cave and grabs him and just like kills him. And then takes the cattle, gets him back out, takes him all the way to, starts taking him back to Eurystheus. And then Hera's like, this shall not stand! He can't complete the last of his quests, no! So she turns into a fly and bites a bunch of the cattle, and they all start running around in random directions. And so it takes Hercules a while to gather them all up, but he does, and he makes it back to Eurystheus, and Eurystheus is like, whoa, alright, cool, cattle, thank you. Thank you, Hercules. And Hercules is like, damn right, thank me. Also, that was 10 out of 10 labors that I've completed, so I am done. I don't have to do any more shit that you tell me to. And Eurystheus is like, or do you? So, next time, I will tell you why it is that Hercules actually does still have to keep doing shit that Eurystheus tells him to.